you are a new face. Well, very happy to see you here. We don't get a lot of new visitors, new members, so I'm very happy to see you. I'm assuming that you need a membership card. Perfect. Sorry, my mental script got a little out of whack. It's a very small town and I haven't seen you before. So, this process could take a minute, so sit back and get comfortable. I'm going to ask you some questions and get your application going for you. I say application, but everyone's accepted. So, are you comfortable? Perfect. Alright, I'm just going to come a little closer. Sorry, I was looking for a book to read a little later. This is a vampire romance. I believe in I tend to be a victim of vampire romances. I read all of Twilight back in high school. I've been obsessed ever since. So, any sort of vampire book, I'm reading. Give me a moment. I'm gonna leave this over here while I get you all set up, okay? Great, thank you. Perfect. Okay, so let me just get the library laptop out. How come you haven't come to the library before this? Anything specific or? Okay, I mean that makes sense. Not everyone always has a need. Okay. Yes, we do have accessible laptops for anyone's usage. So if you are interested in borrowing a computer, we have printers. It doesn't cost anything to print on paper as long as it's not anything excessive. So don't worry about that. Okay. So, just have some questions for you. Alright. Is this your first time visiting our library? Okay. Can I have your full name? Could you spell it out for me? Thank you. Sometimes, yes, sorry, I get a little nervous and I cut people off. Sometimes I start to guess how people spell their names, and it's a really bad habit of mine. I have to stop doing it. Okay. How would you like your name to appear on the card? By that I mean, do you want a nickname to take priority? Do you go by something else more commonly, so that way if we call you up and we say, hey, insert nickname here, we are looking for this book that might still be out under your name. Do you know where that could be? Could you bring it back? Something along those lines. We call you something that you're a bit more comfortable with or a bit more used to. A close friend of mine only goes by his middle name. It's something like that, right? Okay. How's that spelled? Perfect. What is your date of birth? Can I have your current address? What's the best phone number to reach you? If you don't want to do your phone number, we could do an email instead, but we do prefer phone number. Okay, great. Thank you. I know that spam calls can be frustrating, but I promise we really won't contact you often unless we really need you, okay? Okay, great, thank you. Okay. Now we're going on to spam. Would you like updates via text message? Okay, fair enough. To be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan myself. So that makes sense. Do you want reminders sent to your phone number? So not anything related to events that we have here, because we do have certain events here at the library, obviously. Sometimes we sorry, I get a bit nervous talking to strangers. We even do karaoke. If you want to come, it's honestly super fun. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got a little off track, but the question I initially asked you was, would you like reminders about timing for returning books and stuff like that? Okay, fair enough. Have you ever had a library card with us before? Okay, no? Do you have a card at any of our partner libraries? Yeah, so we do have a partner library. It's in the next town over, but because the local high school is merged with the two towns, we do have options for a membership process for both of the libraries to make it a bit easier on the students. So it makes it a bit easier for everyone else. So if you have a library card there, it makes this process a lot easier, and we can also merge all of your information. Okay, you don't, but keep that in mind if you want to open a card there. Sometimes their book selection is a little bit more diverse than what we have here, so you get like double the options, which is quite fun. Obviously, let me just answer this. Obviously, we can always get a book shipped eventually, especially if we get enough requests for a specific book. We wind up ordering it and we add it to our database. So, okay, so just let us know. It's a pretty small town, so we like to kind of merge everything. Okay. Are you interested in borrowing physical books, ebooks, audiobooks, or all of the above? We also have like Blu-ray movies, but those aren't taken out as often anymore by younger people, sometimes by older people, but a lot of people don't really have like the proper technology for that anymore, so it's up to you. I know you said just physical books and audiobooks, but I wanted to tell you that like I would recommend just saying all three, because we do kind of give you a little bit of an easier time taking stuff out if you just say all three. All three it is. Okay. Would you like access to our online catalog? Yeah, so you can look online and see what books we have. Okay. Perfect. Is there anyone else authorized to pick up books on your behalf? Okay. Can I get their full name? Okay, wonderful. Right, and let me just double check everything. Alright. Here, I'm going to show you the screen and you can tell me if everything looks correct, okay? Yeah, just look right there. Okay, wonderful. Right, and I'm going to submit that. One moment. Yes, 1 second. Hey. Connor. Yeah, I just put in an application for a library card. Yes, we do have a new friendly face Sorry about that. It's a bit clicky in a small town. Just to make sure everything is okay. Unfortunately, our library does things a little bit differently, and we require photos taken of our patrons. I don't know if that's the right word. So I will have to ask you to take a couple photos, if that's okay. They're very simple photos. I'll help you take them, so no need to be worried at all. Yeah, so I haven't done this in a while, so I need to just grab the camera if that's okay. Thank you. Okay, so this contraption is a little bit old. I need you to look right here, okay? Look right there and ignore the flash, because the flash will happen, okay? 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now look right here. Ignore the flash. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Alright. So that's that for the process of getting your membership card already. You're still a bit lost. This is your first time at a library. Okay. Alright. Like, never? Okay. Well then let me give you a general overview, I suppose. Gosh, okay. Let me just grab some examples for you back here, okay? Okay, so these are 2 examples of 2 different types of books. So this is something that we would consider nonfiction, and this is a book we would consider fiction. Fiction books are books that are typically stories, things that aren't true. Fiction means fake. So nonfiction means not fake, right? I'm sure you know that much. But these are some 2 popular ones recently. I believe that this book, the main reason it has grown in popularity, The Disappearing Spoon by Sam Keen. I believe this has been taken out a lot because one of the local high schools, not just the one that's related to this town, but I think even the next town over, not the one that's partnered, a different one, has been borrowing books. Specifically this one, we have a lot of this copy of book because I believe that it's a summer reading book. So it's been flying off the shelves recently. I've never read it before, but a lot of the reviews on the back are very positive. And the author is a writer for science in Washington, D.C. That's very cool. From what I see, it's about elements and the periodic table. Actually, I know a bit of the periodic table song. I know a lot of those like random things because of like songs. Like I know a lot of numbers in pi. I think they're correct. I know. For the periodic table, there's hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and calcium. Those are the ones I remember for the periodic table. That's kind of silly, right? That's from the song. That's how I remember that. And then for pi, it's another song. I know you don't care about my fun facts. I care about my fun facts. Just kidding. You didn't say that. I'm just when I get a little nervous, I'm sorry, I've said this a few times, I'm a little socially awkward. When I get nervous, I just start rambling, like words vomit out my mouth. Anyways, for pi, it's 3.14159, 2653589, 79323, 842, 38, 32, and that's all I know off the top of my head. But I can't thank my knowledge for that. I can thank my music, my desire to listen to music. What's nice about this copy is that it has a very strong and really fresh spine. We have been ordering these in bulk, and I think it also has a bit, of fresh book smell. So if you're interested, just keep that in mind. I'll leave it over here for you. Additionally, because the movie came out relatively recently, we did purchase copies of Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights, actually, fun fact, is old enough where you can actually read it online for free. Fortunately, this isn't a library. No one's making you buy anything. But when books or any form of copyrighted medium get too old, I think it's over 100-something years old, well beyond the age of the author, so the author has undoubtedly passed on, this work is no longer copyrighted, so you can read it online for free. That's how I've read some really famous books, because, you can. But the movie, Wuthering Heights, came out recently, so if you're interested in revisiting the original source material, then this might be a choice for you. The back says, "Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine, his and mine are the same." Isn't that lovely? I think that's lovely. Personally, I just think that's very sweet. But we've been chatting here for a bit, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I get a little bored here at the help desk. No one really likes to come and talk to me, and you've been entertaining me for a bit, so I figured I could show you my favorite book, and it's from my personal collection. I brought it here. It's not actually in the library currently. It's from my personal library. Sorry, this is my diary. But this is my favorite book, and I will let you borrow it. Oh, there's a piece of lint in your hair. Can I grab that for you? Oh gosh, it's like right there. I don't want to okay. This is my favorite book. You can also read it for free online, but this is a physical copy since I love physical books. But what's fun about this version is that it's bendy. It's intentionally bendy because the material is kind of like rubber-like. It's fantastic. I got it at Barnes & Noble. Just look at this imaging. Absolutely stunning. But this book is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. It is wonderful. Let me read the back for you. I'm rereading it. If it were I who was to be always young, and the picture that was to grow old, for that, I would give everything. What does that mean? You'd have to find out by reading the book. I read this book initially, maybe like, oh gosh, say 5, no, oh gosh, like 6 years ago now. And at the time, it didn't necessarily resonate with me, but I thought it was of a similar theme that wasn't spoken about frequently in such an eloquent and fictitious manner. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. Here, I'll read the preface for you. And not all of it, just a little bit. The artist is the creator of beautiful things. To reveal art and conceal the artist is art's aim. The critic is he who can translate into another manner or new material his impression of beautiful things. The highest as the lowest form of criticism is a mode of autobiography. Those who find ugly meanings in beautiful things are corrupt without being charming. This is a fault. Those who find beautiful meanings in beautiful things are the cultivated. For these there is hope. That's just a couple lines. The language can be a bit wordy for some, although it is one of those books that you definitely do get more used to the language. If English is not your first language, it might be a bit more difficult, since it is a bit higher level. The final line of the preface, I love the entire preface. The final line of the preface is all art is quite useless. And I just have so many thoughts. When I read things, if I like something, that doesn't necessarily mean I have to agree with everything. I quite like media that makes me question the way I think. And if you want to question yourself a little bit, maybe this. Obviously, you don't have to borrow it. If anything, I'm doing you a service because I'm currently rereading it, but I can just reread it online. I think having a physical copy is just so much better for the reading experience. And honestly, I'd love to see you come back and talk to me about the book. But you'd have to honor code and bring it back, okay? Because I will harass you over SMS. I have your phone number. You did give it to me. And your full name. And your address. I'm just joking. Kinda. Well, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Do you want to borrow the book? Perfect. It even comes with its own little bookmark, so I'll just leave this in here for you. Right, start at the very beginning, okay? Alright, here you go. Beautiful. I'm so happy to see that you are reading it. So excited. Hold on. Let me go see if your card's ready before I do my own thing. Hey. Yeah, do we know if the card's ready in the back? Yeah, I'm just wondering because I don't really know. Yeah, could you go get it? Because I don't know if it's printed or not, but I think it'd be better if it was printed already. Great. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Alright, wonderful. Fortunately, your card's been printed up. Thank you. So here you go. Use this whenever you come to the library. For your book today, it's just mine, so you don't need to sign anything out, but it's helpful for the future. If you want, you can take a seat anywhere and you can read or study or do what you need to do. So I'm just gonna write in my diary, if you don't mind. Hi, do you need something? Oh, yeah, so the computer lab is down back that way. Okay, yeah, it was nice seeing you.